Pressing issues for you at this hour, and we start in Oroville. The Oroville Dam spillway suffered more severe damage today. What was a gaping hole caused by erosion is now a crater. Water is pouring into Lake Oroville, and it continues to rise at this hour. So the challenge for water officials, how best to dump water from the nearly full reservoir now that the spillway is so badly damaged. The Oroville Dam is along the Feather River in Butte County, and CBS 13's Angela Masalam is there live for us tonight. Angela?
Yes, and the damaged spillway that we're talking about here is right over my left shoulder. Lake Oroville has been filling up rapidly because of all the rain today. In fact, it's been rising up about a half a foot each hour, and now engineers are looking ahead to what they can do next if they can't use this spillway to release the excess water from the lake.
There is no information at this point to believe that the integrity of the dam is in jeopardy.
Oroville Dam engineers spending their second day inspecting the Oroville spillway after irregular water flow caused this.
The damage occurred in about this area on the spillway, so it's about maybe 2/3 of the way down the lower portion of the spillway.
The damage to the spillway has doubled in size since Tuesday. Now engineers are trying to come up with a plan to stop the erosion.
We have 35,000 cubic feet per second going over the dam. When this event occurred, we were spilling 55,000 cubic feet per second.
For now, engineers are monitoring the spillway around the clock, checking for any irregular water flow. According to the State Department of Water Resources, if enough erosion occurs along the spillway, the emergency spillway will be activated. Officials say it's never been used since the dam was built in the 1960s.
We are removing the trees and vegetation in the area that would be affected by use of the emergency spillway. So we actually have crews out there right now just as a precaution.
CAL FIRE is clearing the area if the emergency spillway does need to be activated to minimize the amount of flooding down the hillside.
What I think was amazing was how big it was.
The spillway damage was quite a sight for Carrie Roderick, who's lived in Oroville her entire life. She says if the spillway survived the tremendous storm in 1997, the emergency spillway could be the solution if it fails this time.
That's what it's there for.
And again, the Department of Water Resources not anticipating any flooding concerns. We have learned 4 different school districts around the area have announced school closures for tomorrow as a precaution. For more information, head to our website, cbs13.com.
All right, Angela, thank you very much. Live from Oroville tonight. In fact, we're going to get into that specifically right now for you. This ongoing problem at the Oroville Dam spillway has prompted schools to be shut down this week. The Butte County Sheriff's Office says Oroville City Elementary School District, Oroville Union High School District, Palermo Union School District, and Thermalito Union School Districts. Those schools will all be closed tomorrow. They say this is a precautionary measure being taken by the school districts. No evacuations have been issued. Hashtag spillway. And for more information, we have closures on our website, cbs13.com. And now we head over to Christina. She has more information on what's taking place at the Oroville Dam.
It's interesting because we're talking about a kind of a large area here, Sam. So we want to give you a closer look at what this means. The Department of Water Resources says they plan to use the damaged spillway as long as possible, even if that means a bigger repair job happens later on, as long as the upper section of the spillway does not erode, which could cause the spillway gates to fail. So let's take a look what we're talking about here. Up here in the corner, you can see that's the lake itself up here. This is the dam. As you can see, it's a long section here. This is the spillway that we're talking about. In this picture, it actually does have water on it at the time. It's from the Google Map image as well. This emergency spillway is running right along this side here. You can see it's down a hillside. It is an earthen spillway. That's the emergency area here. All of this water right now coming down into the Thermalito diversion pool, making its way all the way down this section here and toward the Thermalito Dam, which is down here. So now they're using this. They're trying to prevent using this emergency spillway I talked about. It is designed to keep water away from the dam. The downside of using the emergency spillway is that it would go down the hillside, take out trees and soil, sending them into the diversion pool, as I mentioned right here. Okay, so it would also send up 150,000 cubic feet per second downstream toward the Thermalito Dam. And just below the dam, as you can see behind me, is the fish hatchery. So all this is taking place. They're worried about what this means. That's the fish hatchery down here. So crews have now raced to save 4 million baby salmon before they die from the muddy debris water that's now filling the damaged spillway as well. So the hatchery has no way of filtering out that water. As you can see here, it's just a wide trajectory. And if this really does change and that emergency spillway is used, things could get kind of dicey this evening. So we're going to keep a close eye on this, Sam. As you saw those pictures, right now they're using the spillway that they should be using to try to get some of this water out of Lake Oroville.
It's all in flux because they also have one more way to dump water, and that's through a power station up there. That's not a lot of water, but
and they are using that.
They're using everything they can, as I understand.
Exactly.
Okay, Christina, thanks very much for the explanation there.